All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. What is everybody up to tonight, dude? Welcome in. It is officially Monday. We're just chilling, hanging out here, trying to get all my live links sent out. You guys know how it is. I'm running a little bit late tonight, but it is Monday, so cut me some slack. Cut me some slack. What's going on, Kellogg? Thanks for tuning in, brother. I appreciate the love. We should have... Let me see. All right. Yo, no way, dude. Okay, hold up. We just got some big news. Yeah, wait. I did not expect this. Okay, interesting. All right. Yeah, we're going to have to put a pause on this for a second here. That's actually huge news. All right, let me grab, yeah, we got to read all of this on stream. We'll read it on stream, and I'll give my thoughts and opinions on it. All right, what was I doing? I got to think here for a second. Give me a focus. Let me focus. Focus, dude. Oh, yeah, I'm sending off live links. Twitter. Did I send off one on Twitter? I think I did, right? Yes. Yes, I did. Sweet. Okay, so that one's all sent off on Twitter. And we need to get all of the live links sent off here in the Discords. All right, let's put it there. Can I copy and paste it from Twitter? That'd be sweet if I could. Let's see. Let's see here, dude. Can I copy it over here and paste it over there? Sure can. All right. Live playing some RuneScape Dragon Wilds, baby. RuneScape Dragon Wilds. Perfect. And I don't want to tag that. I don't want to do. Okay. Perfect. That should work. And then let's go here really quick. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Give me a second here. Hopefully all our stuff sends off properly. But it should. So just give me a second here. I'm trying to make sure I can get this thing copied and pasted. So then that way I can put it over here. Yes. Yes, we can do it. Yo, what's going on, Itchbin? Glad to have you. Says egg incubator, half pillars, stairs, roofs. Hey, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it, dude. I see it. I see the notification. I promise you, broski. We're gonna be jumping in here in a hot second. Give me an uno momento. Uno momento. I'm trying to get all my links sent off is what I'm trying to do really quick. What a do, baby. It's the Iceman powwow. I got my mouth looking something like a disco ball. Stafford case campaign. Okay, that's not what I want. Here's what I want. Yeah, going live. Yes. Yes, I do. All right, we're going to put it there. No. So I've been sending out keys people with the pre-order, but we haven't talked about sure them, but we're not be able to send them the keys of the weekend. So if somebody pre-orders, I'll be able to auto access the payment with the same kit. That's a poop. That's a poop situation. Okay. Let's do here. All right, we're gonna post that link there. I think that's good, right? Like, I don't think we need any more links than this. And we'll just do one. We'll do one, because we're already here, you know? We're already here. We might as well do another one. I'm watching you, Mike Wazowski. I'm always watching. I don't even know, dude. I think that's probably it, right? That's probably good. I don't know of anybody else that I should you know, jack their Discord and post their links in their channel. I feel like it's always a schmitty thing to do sometimes, so we'll just leave it at that. That's pretty good. All right, we should be golden. Anyways, dude, check this out. We got some stuff to talk about here for a second. We're gonna exit to main menu really quick. Why don't I hear anything? You guys hear this? I don't hear anything. Okay, so we actually got a community tweet, bro, from Ark Survival Ascended. They're calling it a community bite, Unreal Engine 5.5 and roadmap update. All right, and it's this right here. Check this out. This is pretty wild. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh. If I click this. Okay, perfect. We're good. Dude, check this out. This is crazy. All right. So, Ark Ragnarok Ascended release date, June 2nd, bro. No shot, dude. All right, so we got June 2nd, Unreal Engine 5.5 update. Astrios, Limnakis, I'm not even sure what that is. Update and anniversary content. June 18th, Ragnarok Ascended. The Bison. So, Bison, free creature in Lost Colony expansion pass. Day 0 content, bro. What? Mark your calendars, big updates landing. As we head into the exciting stretch for Ark Survival Ascended, we wanted to touch base with a quick update on our launch times. We're taking a bit of an extra time to finalize the Unreal Engine 5.5 update, now set to launch on June 2nd. This upgrade remains our top priority, and our core engineering resources focused on bringing it over the finish line. The patch that rolls out on the upgrade will provide immediate performance benefits, including enhanced rendering and faster load times. We're also restructuring how the game is packaged so that non-island maps become optimal downloads, and then significantly reducing the base installation size. It's a big step forward, and we appreciate your patience while we make sure that it is ready. The Unreal 5.5 update will arrive alongside a collection of new features and content. Number 1, we have the Ark anniversary content, the anniversary surprise cake, the birthday suit shirts, and birthday suit pants. The egg incubator, it says the hatch smarter, not harder. Yo, dude. That is crazy. New structure, tile set pieces, and cosmetics. Expand your building creativity with exciting new options. Oh my gosh, bro. So we've got thatch pillars? That's new. So thin pillars, regular pillars, fence foundation. Dude, all of this is new for thatch. So thatch pillars, foundations. We've got fences, quarter foundation. Triangles, ladders, railing, ramps, stairways, doorways. Yo, that's crazy, dude. Pillar, so half pillar, half thin pillar, half beam, half thin. Bro, this is so good. Wood quarter stair, wood quarter ramp, wood ramp corner, yo, that's insane. Shallow sloped wall. Oh, dude, there's so many good building pieces. Major Astrios, Limnakis? How do you even say this? Limnakis. Is it Limnakis? It's probably Limnakis, isn't it? Limnakis content update. The first major update of Astrios comes with new major update. This is not the first major update for Astrios. I'm actually not mad about the delay, right? The first major update of Astrios comes with a new island, Limnakis. A major landmass with many biomes, the snowy red woods, warm red woods, valleys, forest, and combined with many bigger and smaller building caves, even a glacier cave. Limnakis is also the home of the first duo mini-boss, Kalea... I don't even know how to say this, dude. Who comes up with these names? Donios and in Iramanthania. I'm not even sure what that is. Two massive boars attacking with fire and poisonous gas. The ocean areas will be will have new deep sea areas full of resources and a special new place out in the ocean, the Maelstrom. Club Ark Island, Ratheme, a nostalgic tropical vibe arrives on the social hub. I have no clue what this is. Club Ark Island. What does this even mean? Ratheme? Anyways, single player backup saves, create, restore, and auto-generate backups across all platforms, which is nice. As a part of our transition into Unreal Engine 5.5, we've revised our schedule. Ragnarok is now set to arrive on June 18th, bringing with it a bigger content drop to keep things rolling. Ragnarok Ascended, the fan-favorite ancient battleground of beasts and myths. Awaken again, fully remastered. Bison is going to be free. Lost Colony expansion. Day 0 content, bro. A first step into our upcoming full-size canonical expansion pack. All purchases will immediately unlock exclusive Lost Colony gameplay content. What the hell is that? What in the heck is this, dude? Add large foundations. We're going to have an egg incubator. No way. Bro, dude, I know, dude. I know. Okay, hold up, dude. I'm kind of interesting. I'm interested here. There's some stuff I need to figure out what it means. So first up, this is a delay on Rag, right? Itchbin? This is a delay on Rag. What was Rag's original launch date? Ragnarok ASA release date. What did they first give you for the release date of Rag? Was it June 2nd? Yeah, so it was June 2nd. Okay. So this is technically a delay. So they delayed the release of Rag because of the Unreal Engine 5.5 drop, but they're going to be dropping Rag on the 18th, and the 5.5 Unreal Engine 5 upgrade is going to drop on June 2nd. Bro, we got to check this out, dude. The only crappy part about this, is them dropping the Unreal Engine 5.5 update on Astraeos update day. The reason why that sucks, dude, is because what if it doesn't work well? You know what I mean? Like, then people are going to be shitting all over Astraeos, which is not good. You know what I mean? Like, if it was me, dude, I would totally be like, nah, bro. I'd be like, if it was me and my DLC, I'd be like, nah, I'm going to wait till after you guys push out the update and then you guys do all the bug fixes and stuff, because I really don't want it to be running like poo-poo on my map. At least we get 2 weeks of Astraeos update to play. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very much, that is true. But, I don't know. I just find it interesting. Why wouldn't they drop the Astraeos update either after, like they did with the 18th, with the Ragnarok, or they drop it before the June 2nd. But, I don't know. Feels goofy that they would throw it with the 5.5 update. Unless, hear me out. What if, yo, Beard Phobia, what's going on? Says, do you prefer vanilla Ark or modded? Oh, that's a hard one. It's a hard one because I think for me, like if I was playing by myself solo, right, I would like to play vanilla. You know what I mean? I would like to just play standard vanilla Ark, the base experience, right? Like, I would like to go in there and do that. But, like me personally, but when it comes to quality of life stuff, and when it comes to experiencing something new, something different, something, like a unique take on the normal mechanics in a game, I have played now Ark like fully modded, where we had like 18 plus, you know, mods on the server. Now, I will state, I think performance wise, you can get too many mods, you know what I mean, and it definitely reduces the quality, I feel like. And I also think that it can be very overwhelming when you join on a server, you know, when they've got a shit ton of mods that you don't really know how they all work and function. So, you know, you're trying to do the things the games normally would let you do, and then it doesn't work that way. And there's all sorts of weird shit. Like, I will agree that there is that level, you know, so you got to kind of find that balance. But I don't know. I think there's a world where they both exist. But for me personally, I like to just go in and play like bare bones vanilla, right? Like, that's what I would prefer. Like, if I was going to load up Ark right now, I would just play Ark like I've always played Ark. You know what I mean? Like, whatever the base bone version of Ark Survival Ascended offers, like up until this point, for instance, you know, we have an egg incubator, or sorry, we didn't have an egg incubator. You know what I mean? So people would normally, you know, use a mod on a private server, right, to give you an egg incubator. So if I was playing the game myself, I mean, you know, on my own, you know, normal world and private server or whatever, like, more often than not, I wouldn't have an egg incubator, right? I would want to play by the default and just go with whatever the game has. You know, I got to stand there and babysit my eggs, laying them on the ground, wait for them, you know, the timer to count down. When they hatch, I got to be there, otherwise they're going to die, right? So, but they're now officially adding the egg incubator in there. Do you know what I mean? So then now, do you know what I mean? You know, like now, like, you know, I can, oh, this is super cool. Now we can actually, you know, participate in this. This is sweet. I can't play vanilla Minecraft, for example. I must have mods. Oh yeah, quality of life mods like X plus example, or a must in Ark. Scorch says vanilla is more grindy and simple. Mods equal quality of life plus burnout faster. Goal reach faster, therefore vanilla. And you can get away with a lot just tweaking settings in Ark, like incubator timers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and again, like I said, I don't think that you know, they can't coexist, right? Like, and I think there is like a place for both of them, and I've played both of them. Like, I've played full-on vanilla version of Ark Survival Ascended and ASE, and Ark Survival Evolved, and then I've also played, you know, full-out modded version, you know, of everything. I mean, you know, of Ark Survival Ascended, you know, and Evolved. Like, again, it kind of depends on what experience you're going for and what you're looking for. But for me personally, I've always liked the vanilla playthrough of the game, like Scorch is kind of mentioning here a little bit. Like, you know, I think once you start turning on too many quality of life things, right, the game becomes a lot easier, right? It becomes a lot less of a grind, or the grindy portion of the game, like getting on, or what chores, you know, people would call it, getting on and have to, you know, farm up some meat to feed all of your dinos. I mean, you know, and have to do this and have to, you know, go over here and do this before you can even like adventure out and play the game, like, you know, do something you want to do or run a cave. Like, I get it. People like to do that, and they kind of like, you know, will finesse those quality of life features into it to where they don't have to do that grind. But yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know. Like, for me personally, I think that's what takes away from it, right? So yeah, for me personally, I like playing the vanilla experience. But again, I understand the quality of life mods, and I will say that I've played some really banger quality of life mods that I think are awesome. But yeah, I prefer vanilla as well. I do play with the Paleo and EVO mods, though. Yeah, but isn't the Paleo mod, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't that just add the different creatures? Like, those mods, I mean, like, these are mods, but, like, I feel like that doesn't really change too much of the gameplay, like, if you just are adding new creatures or more creatures. Beardphobia says, I watch a dude on YouTube who does a lot of modded Ark insane mods, and it looks really fun, but I would probably never play with all of them mods myself, but fun to watch. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 1000%. 1000%. I mean, this is huge, Scorch. I don't know if you were listening earlier. I know you're watching your show right now before you get on. But dude, this is insane news. Like, this is crazy news. Not only do we have like a delay for Ragnarok, you know, obviously dropping, like that's got pushed back. Unreal Engine 5.5, though, they did put a date on there. So Unreal Engine 5.5 update is apparently dropping on June 2nd. Astraeos is getting what they're calling their first big update, which is an entire zone, which we could talk about in a second. But it's basically dropping like a ton of shit. So if we scroll down here, the first major update for Astraeos comes with new island, a massive landmass with many biomes, snowy redwoods, warm redwoods, valleys, forests, and combined with many bigger, smaller building caves, even a glacier cave. It also is the home of the first duo mini bosses, two massive boars attacking with fire and poison gas. The ocean area will have new deep areas with full of resources and a special new place out in the ocean, the Maelstrom, which looks pretty crazy. This is news we should have gotten instead of a male bison. Absolutely. Yeah, I would agree 100%. This is the shit we should have gotten in on Friday's Community Crunch. Yeah, not a bison. I would agree. They're also adding an egg incubator into the base version of the game now, so not a mod anymore, and they've expanded on a crap ton of the building pieces. Like they're adding thatch in general. This whole section didn't exist. But they basically added thatch, thin pillars, regular pillars, fence foundations, fence support, quarter foundations, triangle foundations, ladders, railings, ramps, staircases, quarter walls, double doors. I mean, like all this for thatch. Do you know what I mean? Which like hasn't ever been in the game. But they're also adding half pillars, half thin pillars, half beams, half thin beams, half railings, quarter roofs, ramp quarters, quarter ramps, quarter stairs, and shallow sloped walls. All of those categories are all brand new building pieces. That's huge for builders in the game, dude. Huge. Club Island's getting Club Ark is getting a revamp, which, let's be honest, nobody gives a shit about Club Ark, even though I really enjoyed it. Single player backup saves as well, so you create, restore, and auto generate backups across all platforms, which is super cool. As part of our transition to Rule 5. But yeah, that's crazy, dude. That's insane. And then they talk about on June 18th, Ragnarok Ascended is going to be dropping the free Bison Creature and the Lost Colony expansion pass. Now, this one is interesting because I don't know what the hell they're referring to here. A first step into our upcoming full-size canonical expansion pack, which I knew what Lost Colony was. That's the next expansion pass. I get that. But it says all purchases will immediately unlock an exclusive Lost Colony gameplay content. What the heck is that? Beardphobia says, which is your favorite map? I love Valguero. It was the first map I've ever played on. Honestly, I think my favorite map overall from ASE, I'm assuming you're referring to, Beardphobia, because Valguero is not available in ASA currently. But from ASE, I would say my favorite map is probably Ragnarok. I would either say Ragnarok or I'm going to say Scorched Earth. And I know I'm going to get scorched in the comments or in the chat here, but I absolutely loved the desert. I loved how hard it was. I loved how challenging the map was compared to all the other maps that had come out. But to be fair, before ASA, I never played any of the other maps. The only map that I ever came back to play was Ragnarok. So I never got to experience Extinction. I never got to experience Genesis. I never got to experience any of those Crystal Isles. I never got to experience any of those other maps, not even Valguero. So for me, it was very much like I played, the island map, the center map, Scorched Earth map, and then I played then I left and then I come back and I played Ragnarok. I played a tiny bit, like maybe a week of Aberration, and it was like months after it had launched. The single player backups we could always do. We just get an in-game button now. I was going to say, because okay, that makes sense. Demon God says, what up, Code? What's going on, Demon God? Thank you for stopping by. Scorched Earth is a solid map. Hey, I always just loved the challenge of it at the time. It was the hardest map for Ark, and I really liked that. I really liked it. It really forced you to go out and tame the creatures, that specialized in certain things, like the water camels, and all the shit like that, like the Morellatops. You had to go do those things, otherwise you would never survive in the game. It really forced you to craft a chainsaw, right? Because the trees were very limited. There was only like certain water areas around, the map, that you can build. Like all of that stuff, kind of factored in. Yo, what's going on, Paul Wheeler? Welcome in, broski. Welcome in, brother. Yeah, man, it's crazy. That's some big news, though. That's some really big news for Ark. That's awesome, dude. That's really good. I'm excited for that, dude. I'll have to make some videos. I'll have to pump out some videos. I did all this talking, and I should have just dropped a video. What I should have done. But, all right. Yeah, it's been, yeah. So, anyways, Dragon Wilds. All right, we got to sleep. We got to sleep. We got to get some of our tiredness to go away, so we can jump into there. Ooh, I see Scores hopping on RuneScape. That means he's getting on. He's getting on. I don't see him yet in the Discord call. Yeah, we're just gonna generate some stuff here. Basically, on the schedule for tonight, man, we are essentially done with the main storyline for RuneScape Dragon Wilds, at least for what they currently have to offer in the game, right? So next up at this point is we need to focus on doing side quests, right? Finish all the side quests that we can find, and then we need to get all of the unique weapons discovered. That's basically our mission right now for the game. I did hear some crazy information about the next update dropping for RuneScape Dragon Wilds, so hopefully that comes to fruition sooner than later, which would be awesome. Ishbin says just beat the content for just beat the content for Dragon Wilds. Gonna reinstall when there's more. Yeah, for sure. Beardphobia says, oh, by the way, thank you again, dude. I've spent 11 hours in Computing Odyssey so far. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, it's so good, Beard. It's so stinking good. It is amazing, dude. I absolutely love Cubic Odyssey. I unfortunately do not. I unfortunately have not had. I unfortunately have not had the luxury to play more than what I did on that live stream last week. Unfortunately, at the moment. Dune Awakening's closed beta dropped like the day after or 2 days after, so I was like gearing up for that, trying to get everything done. I knew I was going to be gone for the weekend, so like, yeah, I was like strapped for time, so I was doing everything I possibly could during that live stream, which I think we got pretty far. I mean, I got to the point where, you know, we got everything. I think didn't we get our ship? I think we got our ship all crafted too, didn't we? Yeah, you were with me on the live stream. Yeah, the early access that I got. Yeah, we ended up going intergalactic and stuff, which is freaking sweet. So, yeah, we'll have to jump in there sometime and play some more of it. Cause I'm excited. I think it was super good. Oh no! I love you, Scorch. I totally just clicked the X button on accident, like a goofball. Starting the game back up. Sorry, guys. Scorch is going to join the call and be like, I hate you. Beardphobia says, oh, by the way, thank you again. Oh, yeah, he says, I'm so happy that Dune got postponed until June because it was set to release the same day. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Beard, yeah. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how everything is set and what, you know, what do I want to say? How do I say this without it coming off negative? It's going to be interesting to see, right, how all of these games, you know, are coming out. Do you know what I mean? Like all the, like, within a short span, I feel like everything's coming out at like this, like, would you call it Q2? Or is it technically Q3? I think it's Q2. AO, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate the love. You know what I mean? Like, would you, I don't even know. Would you classify it as Q2? I think it's Q2 technically, maybe Q3. But anyways,
Q1 starts in March.
Q1 starts or ends in March?
Starts in March.
Q1 doesn't start in the first of the year?
Nope. Not for gaming and every publisher and everything. Nope. Q1 for earnings and everything for everything in gaming starts March.
So
and
then
it's 3 months. Every 3 months.
So then January is Q4?
Yes.
Weird. Okay. So then never mind. We're in Q1. Anyways, my point is it's just going to be interesting to see, like, what games make it long-term, right? Like, what survives long-term, because there's just so many survival crafting type games coming out. It's crazy. Now, really quick here, Amy D says, Code having a case of the Mondays. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. It's Monday, so we, of course, got the case of the Mondays happening. But yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Yo, Taro, what's going on, dude? Glad to have you. Welcome in. Yeah, and welcome in, Amy D. Glad to have you as well. Thank you for tuning in on this lovely Monday. Yeah, man, we are back at some RuneScape Dragon Wilds, dude. I couldn't stay away. I couldn't stay away. This is my favorite game currently right now that I have been playing. It is, oh, it's so stinking good. I can't wait for them to add more content in the game, of course. But it does not take away from my love for the game. All right, let's get something crafted here. Actually, wait a second. Wait, shouldn't... I don't really want to eat those, I don't think. I wonder how Doom will survive with the forced PvP endgame. I mean, you can get away with it, but it's going to be more... Yeah. Yep. Yep. And that's just it, man. That's just it, brother. That's where I'm currently at with it. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see the reception for sure. Because I also kind of feel the same way. Like, I'm curious to know, like, with the game towards the end game, right, where you are forced as a PvE player to either A, you know, participate in PvP, right, by just going into that contested zone, right, like no matter what, to try to get all of the gear or the rewards or the things you want out of it, okay, or, right, or the only option or other option they've given you, right, is you don't participate, do you know what I mean, and instead they said that you can buy the stuff off of other players, right, or like off of this auction house. And I don't think that that's a good trade-off. I just personally don't think that's a good trade-off. So it's going to be interesting to see how that reception is. I agree with you. It's going to be very interesting to see how that is perceived. And sometimes I feel like that the sandworm is a bit too sensitive. Reverse, what's going on, dude? Glad to have you. I don't know about the sandworm being too sensitive. I guess I didn't really experience that too much. I only got ate by the sandworm once, and that was because I was purposely trying to do it. But I do know that it can become, you know, if it's, you know, close by, and, you know, there's a lot of other things that, you know, factor into that, like how much noise you're making in the sand bike and where you are and how close you are and, you know, how long your distance is traveling across the sand versus staying close enough to the rocky edge. Like, I totally get that. But yeah, yeah, going back to the first point, there's a couple of things when it comes to Dune. Like, I need to make a video on it at some point. I mean, sooner than later, preferably, since the beta just ended. But basically, I've got a couple of things that I really hope that they fix or that they address. And I don't mean fix because there's something wrong, but they like decide, you know, one way or the other, and I hope that they decide to make changes to it in that way, if that makes sense. Okay. So Beard says, and then I feel some of the same are sensitive. It's an amazing feature, though. I love it. Beard phobia is not for previous sensitive player network. But yeah, and that's the thing. Like, yeah, deep desert where the good gear and spice force PvP reverse you can get. But yeah, and that's the thing. Like, reverse. I mean, I agree. I agree because, like, although it's not right, like on paper, sure. You know what I mean? Like on paper, sure. It's not forced PvP, right? Like, you don't have to go do it. You know what I mean? Like you can get the gear, you know, from something else, right? You can, you know, opt out. Like, I get it, you know, technically, right? Like, on paper, maybe it's not, you know, forced. But I personally think, from a gaming's perspective, like what Beard Phobia is saying, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, you know, literally the best gear in the game and the way the end game is designed, you know, is for the deep desert. It's designed for you to get to a point where your guild and, you know, your faction and everything is all about taking over and controlling the spice in the deep desert. Do you know what I mean? And, like, if you're not participating in that, do you know what I mean? Like, then you're kind of sacrificing whatever gear and loot and stuff that can be had from that. Do you know what I mean? The only way that you wouldn't technically would be if you're in a guild, right, that, like, you know, is going to cater to PvE players. You know what I mean? So, like, if you got a guild and you've got PvP players that are, like, super hardcore, winning all this stuff, doing all these things, and then, like, you know, giving this gear and giving stuff to the casual, you know, Andes and, you know, or the PvE players, you know, in the guild, then sure, then I guess, you know, you could get all this stuff without having to actually physically go yourself. I just don't know, like, I don't know. I just don't know how many people are going to be okay with that? You know what I mean? Amy says, I'm going to be semi lurking because I'm watching sports. So you'll have to do my usual gaming expertise for now. Oh, without my... Yeah, that's all right. No worries. Yeah, I totally get it. Beardphobia says the spice explosions are kind of rare and people are going to rush them outside in deep desert. That is. And when you upgrade your base, you're going to have to pay a spice tax. So you must... Yeah, right. Exactly, right. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by, like, you know, that's where the cooperative guild system probably comes in. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's going to be a lot of, like, you know, cooperative play. I don't think it's very solo friendly, even though they keep on saying that it's solo friendly. I just feel like, I don't know. Reverse says the reason why Haga has short qualities of spice is because you are not actually fighting for it, which is what dev's vision has been since day one. What do you mean by you're not actually fighting for it? What do you mean? Reason why Haga has short qualities of spice is because you are not actually fighting for it, which is what dev's vision. I'm confused, Reverse. Did you mean to say because you are or not? All right, Scorch. What's on the agenda, my man? What are we doing first?
We're going to go after the crystal bow first, my man.
All right. Sounds like a big plan. I'm going to put all these potions in here because somehow I got a bunch of potions. What I need. Order Master. What is this? Nope. Don't need that either. Alright, let's just clean everything out. I'm going to clean everything out, fill all the stacks here, get all this stuff out of my inventory that I can. I'm actually going to need to take some of those. The devs want player to fight for spice like in the lore. Yeah, they do want you to. Yes, correct. Yeah, we agree with that. We agree with that. And you also have to gather spice like Beard mentioned, you also have to gather spice because you got to pay a spice tax. You have to pay like taxes to whatever faction, you know, like is dominant at that moment. All right, so I got some more ward stones, so I can at least take those with us and fix my armor when we need to. Let me put. Speaking of armor, let me put. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Scorch is using this box as a dump box, apparently. You know, not putting the gear where it goes, I guess.
So it seems like we have every weapon in the game that you can get, except one, which is the crystal bow. But every other, there's like 4 or 5 other weapons, but they're all random drops from monsters.
Wait, they're random drop from monsters?
There's like 5, 6 different weapons that are just random drop from monsters. Recipes you gotta learn.
I did not know that. I thought all the other uniques, I thought with like the, how many other uniques are there? I thought there was like...
Unique, well, they're not called uniques, but let's see. So...
Okay.
You have a
Pay the cheese tax. Go ahead.
You got a chieftain's blade.
Okay.
So it's like a sword, and it's a drop. Let's see. It's a respirator from a vestige, from in a chest on the same plateau. Which quest? Okay. See, so some things are random in chest or drops, but there's only one weapon we can go after. Right now, that's a quest. Everything else, we already got everything quest-wise. So it's just this one crystal bow is what it looks like.
Did we get the Staff of Light?
Yeah, it's in there. It came with like the granite maul and everything. You just got to get the items to craft it.
Okay, perfect. Did you ever craft the Blightwood Staff?
Yeah.
The one with the blue ball on the top?
Yeah, that's the one I got. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what is my bow? Hunter Stag Bow. Okay. I was looking to see. Yeah, the Granite Maul, the Abyssal Whip, the Staff of Light. Anti-dragon shield, dragon blight shield, which we've got all of those pieces. Okay. I mean, I guess in that case, like, then yeah, I guess we're ready to roll. That I think. Do I have enough everything? Nope. I need more law runes really quick before we go. What do we need for law runes? I just need those because I'm going to need to make sure I get enough of those in my inventory. I don't want to get out there and then, you know, get stuck somewhere and then have to have Scorch bring you back home, because that's always embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Taxes got changed to Solori instead of Spice. Okay, and then how do you, with your taxes, how does that work? Or sorry, with Solori. That is actually really good news. I would agree. Okay, so you're gonna go here, heading here.
Mm-hmm. Now we got to find our way on top of the mountain. On top of this mountain.
Okay, well, it would be over here with the first base. Oh, wait a second. Never mind. This isn't the right teleporter. So I'm not sure exactly how to get up there.
There's a back way.
Okay.
Maybe. We might be able to step on these. You got the wood sticking out. Maybe.
Nope.
So close. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna get it.
Oh, will it let you?
I just gotta get on top of it. Oh, you kind of
Dragon. Okay, so apparently.
Yep, got it.
Oh, did it work?
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, I thought you were gonna die.
I'm fine. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're gonna get this.
Reverse says the beta weekend. It's a few.
Oh, I don't have it.
It's a
Oh, I
few
don't have
versions
enough.
behind the launch build. In V, what's going on, dude? Glad to have you. Actual says go around clockwise. Back left. Okay, so if we go this way.
This is counter. But
This is counter?
no, it's fine. There was
Yeah,
no way to get.
Let's go this way.
All
So
right.
he said go clockwise.
Oh, I'm out of the white runes, by the way.
Jeez, you didn't check your runes?
I'm out.
Woohoo, let's go. All right, so back left past the vault area is what he said. I'm not sure if he's referring to this spot or not, but we'll see. We can bust this down. I don't know what's in here. Oh, this is the vault. Did we already go in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already did this.
Yeah, we've already done the vault.
All right, there we go. Okay, so he said back left, past the vault area, wood scaffolding, jump spot. Keep going left. I am here. So maybe he's referring to this spot right here. Wooden scaffolding up. Okay. I see wooden scaffolding there, but there's not enough for you to stand on. That I think, anyways. Maybe you can. Where'd you go, by the way? Did you end up dying?
No, I'm trying to find my way.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to find my way across. I might die from this, but I will. I made it. Wow.
No. All right. Try it again. So this one does work right there. It's gonna be a matter of... Perfect, that did work. Okay, cool. Did you end up going back and getting some runes?
Yeah,
Or
I'm
no?
running around I'm trying to find something. Well, I can't teleport or do anything right now.
You don't have even
I'm,
law
I-
runes?
No, I'm not near a teleporter, so I'm having
Oh, okay.
to just run around and find runes the old-fashioned way, which I think I just did.
Okay.
And I found a bunch of direwolves. That's nice, and I have no sleep. Wow, I'd be surprised if I die from this.
Sounds like you need to go back to the base.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, my frames just dropped horrendously. Looking off the edge of this thing. Alright, where did you go? Thank you for the tip, NV, by the way. Hey, I see you down over there. If they added a glider in the game, I could come down there and help you.
I'm good.
I'm gonna be able to hit items from here.
That should be plenty.
I'm assuming I'm missing this guy. He's not moving. So he's acting like I'm hitting him, but... Okay, maybe that's not working. Drop him before it gets to him. Nope. Since it looks like it needs more time, I would agree with that, Reverse. I would agree. I mean, if we were talking about it dropping in early access, then I wouldn't care, right? Like, it makes sense. But the fact that they want to drop as a full release game, I definitely think it needs more time to cook. I agree with you, sir.
All right, where's the platforms?
So, run around the left side and go as far as you can't go any further on the left-hand side, that, like, past the vault and everything. To where you're on the edge of the cliff looking down at all of the tribe peoples. Come to me on the map. That's where I'm currently standing right now. That's right here. Yep. So right there. Yep. So
There's okay. Where?
look
What's
right here.
supposed to be right here?
Look behind you. You see the wood?
Yeah.
So this one you can jump up to the first piece of wood and land on it, and then you just jump straight up here to the middle. So jump to the first piece of wood. Yep. And then you jump straight up to the middle one. Okay. I didn't hit that last time. So come a little bit further to the right, or maybe when you jump, you know, kind of like, you know, walk, like, you know what I mean? Like jump and kind of like lean out, because I was able to not hit that thing. Weird. Okay, so let me show you. I'll come down and show you. I can not die.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not. Ooh, that was close.
Okay. I'll show you. Alright, anyways, so you jump up here. Like this. And then I used it again. And then I was able to jump and land over on that side. But that time, for some reason, I wasn't able to do it. But it worked, I promised. It says aiming for the pointy right side. Okay, cool. I'll try it. Anyways, it worked for me the first time I tried it. And it didn't work that time either. Weird.
Weird.
Okay. Well, it worked the last time I tried this. I don't know why it didn't. Okay. This is a lot of wasted ass runes. Yo.
Yeah, don't be making fun of me no more.
I didn't have any problems with this the first time. Ask chat. I literally got this the first time.
Don't be making fun of me no more. I don't want to hear it.
And then the fact that, like, now I can't do it because this is the dumbest thing ever, bro. How many runes do I even have before I run out of runes?
You might want to check.
Not enough, but it's fine. This is funny to me. Is it funny to you? It should be funny to you, Mikeys. It should be. Because for whatever reason, we're struggling, which we didn't struggle. There we go. I got it. Okay, perfect.
I didn't even see it. Oh, well.
This is not Dune or Ark, LOL. I didn't say I was playing either one of those. I've landed it's pretty consistent aiming for the top right pointy piece of wood. Yeah, I didn't aim for the top piece there. It was just easy. So here's what I did, Scorch. When you use your ability, I hit the S button. So here's what I did. So I used my ability, right? Standing there facing the cliff, okay? And then what I did was, as soon as I used my ability, I pressed S, and then the space bar. So it kind of like walked my character back like a split hair, and then I jumped up, and then I just pressed W to lean my character forward, and just went straight up and in. That's what I did. Anyways, I made it up here. I'm just waiting for you. You keep jumping like a ballerina in armor. Yeah, that's basically what I was doing. I am the RuneScape's ballerina.
Well, I did the jump in S, and it made me go jump too far. Nope. I felt like my other way was probably easier. There we go. Oh, look at that. Off to the side.
Perfect. All right. Awesome.
There's the quest star under this beautiful tree.
This thing here.
This is how we get the crystal bow.
You find a crystal in the shape of a seed. The memorial stone changes as you hold the crystal up, revealing text in Elvish. Your view feels different without you by my side. The angle is strange because my shoulder isn't weighing by your head as you lean on me and sigh softly. 100 years without you, and yet this view still feels wrong. It's time for me to leave this place, to close this chapter on our memories, and to start a new life without you. I need to find myself again without your shadow smiling out of the corner of my eye. I wrote a song about you, about the time we spent together. It's a technique of my people turning music into craft. I will play the pieces of it as I take this farewell walk. Interesting. I will start at our tree in the east. Do you see it down there? Framed perfectly in this spot, a single point of brilliant blue in an ocean of fiery red. An outsider just like I was until I met you. Interesting. Okay. All that jumping has me thirsty and hungry, so let me finish drinking this and eating this really quick. Nailed it first try. LOL. Yeah, right. I know. Mikey says, "Can you make us an audiobook reading to fall asleep?" Yeah, absolutely, I can.
What is that? Is that the NPC over there?
Where?
You don't see that guy? You don't see that thing in the distance right there?
No, that's a deer.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
a
that's.
deer.
Oh. It looks mystical. Does it not?
No.
Look at it. It looks different. Are you sure?
No.
I could have sworn that didn't look like a normal deer.
Here's another one right here. Look. Look at this one. I don't
Why
know
are they
why
not
it's not running
then?
away.
Because it's a friendly deer, I think.
I don't know. I just
'Cause this
punched
is a
him in the
bit-
face and killed him.
Man's killing
Friendly
beautiful,
deer.
innocent deer.
All right. So now, where did this one say? It said to the east.
No, look, so if you look down past where you got the quest, it said look for the tree down the beautiful red. Okay, now you can't see it, but down there is a tree that is blue. Right down there in front of us, but we don't have no glider, do we?
I mean, no, there's no glider.
Okay, so we need to somehow get down there.
What does it say, though? I will start at our tree in the east. Do you see it down there, framed perfectly in this spot? A single point of brilliant blue in a ocean of fiery red. East, though. East would be over here.
No, it's over here. Yeah, yes, that's where it's at. I'm looking at it right now. It's just down there at the bottom of the hill. Okay, here, come here. Come where I'm at right now.
We gotta go down then.
Yeah, it's right there. There's a red tree surrounded by pink trees. You see this right in front of me?
I
There's
see
a
the
red
red
tree
tree,
surrounded
yep.
by pink.
Yep.
It's the big tree behind the red tree.
Okay. So that's where we gotta go.
Yep, we gotta go to that red tree, basically.
All right,
Yeah,
sweet.
All right.
So we just YOLO it off the side of this mountain edge. You guys ever played old school RuneScape? I have not played old school RuneScape in a long time. Now when I played old school RuneScape, it was when it was still regular RuneScape. So yeah, it was not considered like old school anything. It was just regular RuneScape when I played it. So for me, it's been years, like years and years and years. But I would be totally down to get back into it, NZ. I thought about it recently, actually. Getting, started playing it and seeing who all would, tune in and watch and check it out. I would know nothing about it, so it would be definitely a learning experience and learning curve. But I would be down to totally check it out. You got a wolf on you?
That's nice.
Got some druids coming in. Or to our roof.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you got poisoned.
Yep.
Alright, I got the...
I gotta rest up anyways. My stamina back up.
And a warband's attacking, of course it is.
That's my time to. That's my cue to leave.
Really? You both hit me? How, bro? Okay, so I got this guy. I just took that one to the face, bro. In old school RuneScape, there's a range backpack that picks up arrows off of the ground automatically. Could be pretty cool if it had something like that. Yeah, I would totally agree. I think that would be awesome if you had the ability to get back your... I don't know where the warband was attacking. It must have been attacking the base that you left.
Yeah. Yes.
I was gonna say, because I don't see it anywhere.
All right. Okay.
There's some
Tree is
guys.
right in front of us. Yep.
There we go. Got him, bro. Let's go. All right, so we got to go down here.
Yeah, no, eat right here. It's fine. Here it is, right here.
Yeah, I see it. I don't know why I don't have my shield on. Totally helps with blocking. Yeah, Envy, I would definitely agree, though. I think it would be super cool to have some sort of, like, return on arrows that you waste, essentially. Other games like Ark even does that, you know what I mean? Where you have... Wait, what is my inventory full with? Oh, a bunch of junk that I don't need. Okay.
You recording?
Yeah, I'm recording all this. Yes, I am. Getting all this infused bark here. Alrighty. I never liked your story. Child of a farmer given over to the wild nights because of the fire in your eyes. It felt as if you were owned if you were owned a greater story, one that imparted even a fraction of our courage. So I wrote this song to conjure up the essence of you rather than the fact. A bard's I can't even read, dude. Evoke the feeling you left in others rather than record your daily truths. Oh, you can listen to it. Interesting. That's why you left me. Not the ravage of time, not the cruelty of fire, red hair turning to the silver gray of burnt out ash. You had a mission, a journey to take the fight into the abyss, leaving me behind so that you could save us all. My journey continues eastward, following the blue in a sea made from waves of colorful dancing leaves, saying my farewell each footstep at a time. So it continues to the east.
You see, and look, there's a tree straight ahead. You see, there's a tree dead ahead, clear as day.
The blue tree straight ahead over there?
Yep.
Yep, and I see the glowing stone from here. It's almost like the path was designed for us to follow, Scorch.
It's almost like there was no trees placed there for a reason.
Right.
It so happened to also coincide with a path very directly.
Mm-hmm.
Convenient. Convenient.
Sorry, I had to kill that guy.
Okay.
All right. Leaving everything behind, I thought only I did that. Wonderless overcame reason, and I journeyed across the ocean to find myself. Ashenfall is no place for an elf. There is no crystal, save what I brought with me, and the humans here distrust all outsiders, not without reason. Not you, though. I remember sitting alone in the forest, wolves circling me, and then a loud crash. Boisterous laughter and a mad woman in leaf-colored armor falling out of a tree saying hello. A brave warrior, defender of the world, defeated by a tree. We shared a meal, I told stories, and you listened in a way that no one had ever listened before. All of you, every part of your being, focused on my words. I think I loved you even then, though it would be years before I realized it. Okay. Interesting. So it didn't give us anything for the next one, right? Do we still continue to go east, maybe?
Well, let's just hold on. Let's just wait for the attack to reread it.
I'm wondering if you still go east just because that's what we did before.
Or it looks like there's a blue tree maybe up there.
Ah, there is. Okay, so we just go east once more. We found a home here together, the wild knight and her strange elf bard. We took the logs from the forest and the stone from the mountain floors so that we might craft a little place where we could escape together. I'm still not sure why we chose this land. Brynmore was much calmer. Gornfell is a harsh place filled with dangers. The land itself is twisted. Poison to the east and storms to the west. Overheard the dread Velgar circles, laughing at the destruction he wrought. Monsters and desolation everywhere we looked, yet somehow we made a home, a ramshackle house of nonsense that became my paradise. Our world of adventure and excitement held between 4 small walls. Okay. Between 4 small walls, eh?
There's 4.
Is it in here somewhere? What is this?
Interesting. Oh, there's more. There's another one this way. There's another one this way.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, these may be just pillars for the castle. Yeah, that's all this is pillars for the castle.
I think I see it in the distance. Yeah, I see it in the distance. I see it way down there, way east.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's like through these trees.
Oh, I see it. Yep.
You see it? Yeah, I was gonna say I see it like way far out there. Oh, we got some bogeys. Druid's dead. That druid only had 1 berserk blocking him. Jeez.
Oh, book, lore book.
There is a lore book here. Nice. Alrighty, Demon God, have a good night, homie. Thank you for stopping by, brother. To an elf, time is a fickle thing. We age so much slower that time passes almost without meaning. A year to us in a heartbeat, a decade is nothing but a brief rest. A century can be as easily forgotten as other time, but not for you. Every time you stepped out the door, it was as if time took some of you from me. And in barely a handful of years, your limbs stiffened, your fire red hair turned gray, and you lost some of the agility you were so proud of. Those elder gates stealing more of you from me. Yet even as time left its wounds on your skin, you were still the most beautiful creature in all of Glenor. Interesting. Okay. There's more to the story. More east. Is what my guess would be. Maybe not. I'm assuming not, because I don't see anything.
Hold on. Wait a second. Oh, wait.
Yo, what's going on, Wolf? Glad to have you. What's up, Code? I didn't know you were streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming. Speaking of that, do we have anybody over on Twitch? And I just don't see their chats coming through.
On Twitch, there's a couple. What do you mean?
Well, I just wanted to double check that I'm not missing anything over there. Okay, so there's been nothing since Reverse said something. Okay, I just wanted to verify. I was a little concerned there for a second because I was like, it's only been YouTube talking for a hot minute, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss it.
Well, we reached the end of the east, and there's nothing else. I got a blue marker at the original tree.
About the what?
I got a blue quest marker at the original tree.
I do as well. Okay. Let's hit up the original tree then. Let's see what we got there.
I mean, I don't know. This
might be the completion.
No, there's gotta be something. Maybe up the hill? No. Is there a blue tree over here? I want to check. This looks kind of blue. Oh, it's got the stuff, but there's no tablet.
What did you say?
Looks like it. I found a blue tree, but there's no. It was like just a little bit north, but there's no tablet. Oh, wait, no, there is. Yeah, there is on me. I went a little north up the path. Once you reach all the way east, yeah. So come back to the castle where we last were.
Yeah, that's where I'm currently at right now.
And
Go
just
far
go
east
north
again and head northward. Okay.
Yeah, just go north a little bit. See up here?
Yeah, I'm just killing this wolf first.
Okay.
All right, here we go. You didn't die, you just went off to battle. That's how I could brave the years. In the songs I wrote about you, you were off to war fighting for Guthix against all the evils in creation. I imagine your war song as you lead your wild knights into battle. You were Guthix's sword, its piercing light against the darkness. That's why you left me. Not because of time, not because you were never coming back, but because you needed to save us all from the monsters in the light. A shield against a shadowy emptiness, my void knight. Bro, it sounds so sad, dude.
That's what it's called heartstrings.
I know, but it's like ridiculous. Like it's
There's smoke up here. Oh wait, no, this is that goblin, right?
I think so.
Oh, we have a teleport here. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, this is the not goblin, dwarf. This is the vendor.
Well, let's just see if, oh, there's another blue tree right there, look.
Yep, standing off there. What does this guy do again? I forgot what he does. Oh yeah, that we needed to do the side quest for the mall.
There's a blue tree down there. Or there's a blue tree down there, but then there's a blue tree to the, and then there's one to the left. I'm gonna go look at the left first. Maybe.
Wouldn't it be east though? It's always been east, but I guess this last one's been north.
Yeah. Oh, wolves. Oh crap! Oh crap!
Where you at? You get him?
No, just stamina's not picking up quick. We still need to go to these trees and pick up the animal bark off the ground. Oh yeah,
that's what.
It's here. It's here.
Did you find it? Okay. Yeah, that's what I ended up picking up. Like a whole bunch of it.
My inventory is full of them apparently. Oh.
I laid your bones to rest beneath this tree, far from our home. I felt you deserved one last adventure spread out across our little world. This song was written for you in memory of you, yet the lump in my throat is so great I cannot sound the words. I'm sorry. Even now, I cannot say goodbye, so let me just say the words that mean the most. Sing the bard's song of remembrance or step away. At the last words... As the last words leave your lips, the seed shivers and shudders to the song. It twists, stretches, and transforms into a bow of glittering crystal. Ooh, we got the crystal bow, baby. And we don't even have to craft this one either.
No.
Heck yeah, dude. All right, so we've got, what is this one? So 3.45 times arrow damage. Special action shatter shot. What tier is it?
Yeah.
3. Did you get one too or no?
Yeah, I did. I'm busy picking up this animal.
Oh yeah, bark. Tier 3. My the one that I'm currently using that does technically more arrow damage, but it doesn't have a unique ability like the crystal bow says it does. This is how sexy it looks right here.
Try it out. Try out the scatter shot and everything. Whoa. Okay. Now we need to go try it on an enemy.
It looks pretty cool.
Let's go find an enemy real quick.
Yeah, I want to see how it does with the scatter shot. I'm assuming scatter shot, the term sounds like it's more of like a volley or something, like it shoots like multiple arrows. Being like a scatter, you know what I mean? Like a scatter like shot versus like a single pull. I don't know what that blue is up there. Is that a lore book?
Torch? No, person holding something.
Oh. Bad gap here on top. I'm gonna run up here and hit him with a scatter shot.
Oh, alright.
Oh, they explode. It's like a needler from Halo.
Interesting. I wonder if there's a big like warband group coming, if that's where the scatter shot excels at.
Probably.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
All right, we're gonna. But it is a short bow, so it's like really nice because you can quick shoot it, which is really nice. AMD says halftime commercials for me. So how's it going? It's going good, AMD. It's going good. We just found the first unique weapon. It's a unique crystal bow is what it's called. So if I shoot it like this, you can see all the explosions that happen from him like automatically, which is really cool. Which I will say, though, the only downside is that this bow does way more damage. I can feel the massive difference from this tier 4 bow. Where'd that guy go? He just straight dipped out on me out of nowhere? Okay. Where'd you go?
I gotta go back to the house.
Okay.
Which I need to rest on my endurance, so I'm gonna sleep.
I don't know how in the heck that guy did not come for me. Does scatter shot use up arrows? That's a good question. I got 87 arrows. Let's test it out. I'm not sure, NV. I didn't pay attention to that. I don't really want to test it out with a druid, but sure. Okay, why can't I... Oh, because I'm not on the right bow. I was like, what the heck? Why can't I... No, it does not, it looks like. No, it does not consume arrows. That's really good. If it doesn't consume arrows, that's really nice, actually. So you're getting, like, basically damage on top of damage. Let's go, punk. Yeah, so the scatter shot's really nice because it doesn't consume ammo, which is good, and you're just basically getting extra damage for free without having to consume ammo, which is nice. Thanks for the hello, Rain Bites. I appreciate it. Glad to have you, dude. Oh, nice. Was there a lesser bowl that you had before, or is this the only bow you've had so far? No, yeah, there's definitely other bows. So, like, currently the one that I'm using right now is a tier 4, so it's a hunter stag bow is what it's called, which does more damage than this one, and it also has a quicker draw time, which is really nice. But the special unique one has a special ability. So, like, which is that scatter shot. So if I hit this, it does this cool little, like, burst maneuver, and it does not consume arrows. So you can see we've got 84 arrows currently. Yeah, 84. See, it doesn't consume any arrows. It just consumes stamina, which is really nice. Less damage, but pretty cool. Because they explode like needlers, you know what I mean? Like from Halo. And it's got a nice little interrupt, which is good. See? See, pretty cool. I mean, it works. But I personally think that even though the ability does look cool, it'd probably be better to have more damage, like, you know, overall. But yes, the endless ammo is really nice. And like for having the ability to, you know, still use it when let's say I don't have any ammo at all. Like that makes sense. That would be cool. What is that over there? Is that just like a giant hole in the wall? That's interesting. I don't think anything is going to be in there, but for some reason I want to try to get in that hole. Is that weird? I don't know if I can. I actually probably can right here. Okay, maybe. Play my cards right, let's see. No. Maybe we go left still? No. Is there a ledge that I can land on? Yeah, maybe right here. Nope, not even close. That is ridiculously high up there, so maybe you can't. Nope. Damn, I thought maybe I would be able to sneak my way up there. Endless ammo is nice. Do you already know all of the upgraded weapons and tools that are possible to get, or do you just find? Yes, and no. So like, obviously, there's a wiki for the game. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, so we like I can look up, you know, the different weapons and stuff that are currently available. But no, do I like know where they are and what they are and how to discover them myself? No, I don't. Not like on my own or like default. There are little like nuances and things that you can discover in the game, you know, that obviously make it, you know, known that there's something special about that location. Like the Staff of Light, for instance, you know, that we discovered just by, you know, like talking to that statue and like putting in like random orbs of stuff. Oh my gosh, this guy just killed me. This dire wolf dude destroyed me, bro. Clap my cheeks. I'll lay down and rest now that I got my my little stamina debuff going on. But yes, Amy D, so technically you can do both, right? So like you will discover it, like, you know, the more obviously that you adventure in the game, you know what I mean, and you talk to all the different statues and all different things you come across, like eventually, you know what I mean, we can find the bow and we can do all these other things. It just kind of depends on, you know, where you're at in the game and what you're doing and what you decide to do. But no, looking stuff up is probably the easiest way. In game there is a journey tab, I think, but I don't think you discover that, like, the item or that thing until after you discover it, right? So like now that I collected the crystal bow, it'll unlock that thing for me to read more about the crystal bow. You know what I mean? But I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think it's in the game like on its own. So you got like this journey here, right? You got the world. you know, which kind of breaks down the different, you know, the things, the deposits. Let me see here. If I go back to journeys, recipes, knowledge, they'll have their wrappings. These are all your diary pages that you can read more on. The NPCs we discovered. I don't even know. Maybe they don't even have a... Do they even have one on the weapons? They might not. You see. Chieftain's Blade. Wait, so they do. So they do because I don't have all of these. Right? Because I don't have the Chieftain's Blade. That's new. Moldfinger never wanted to be chef. Although I don't see that other one. Like, so I don't see the crystal bow. Just kidding. There it is right there. But I don't know if it would show me it. I mean, you know, if I didn't already have it unlocked. That's an interesting one. I don't know. But this is interesting. I don't have the Chieftain's Blade or the Dragon Bane Dagger.
Yep. So let me call out all the weapons that are drops. You tell me how many there is. Let's see. So we got Chieftain's Blade.
Yep.
Actually, hold on. Dragon Bone Dagger. Hang on. That's not... That's... You said Dragon Bone Dagger?
Yep.
Wait a second. Hang on. You sure we don't have that? Yeah, we have it. I have it. What do you mean?
You have one crafted?
No, not one crafted, but I have one.
Oh.
Like, I can craft it. We got it from one of the vaults.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is it there?
And I also have the Chieftain's Blade that I can craft.
But you have... Or you can craft... Oh. Well, that means you've got it to drop then. You've got the recipe for it. Okay. All right. So you got one recipe to drop from a monster. Okay. There we go.
I did not even realize that.
No. Here you go. The Chieftain's Blade, recipe learned from a vestige from in a chest on the same plateau which the quest Heartstring starts. So you picked up a chest in like a little area on top of that mountain where we started the quest. There was an empty chest in there. That's where you can get. That's where you get the thing from randomly.
Okay,
it's
so
a
I
random
just got that then because I collected that chest right before we started the quest.
You got it first try. So you got the Chieftain's Blade randomly first try. Okay, that's one.
Gotcha.
Okay, so the Goblin Swing Slash is a random drop from Goblin Packs. How many do we have? Let's go look.
From Goblin Packs?
Goblin Packs.
Bro, I've not gotten it, and I've opened up hundreds of Goblin Packs.
I know, you've opened up all mine.
Wait, where's all my stacks at?
I got a Garu
Don't they have
pack.
stats in this game?
Remember, Goblin Pack, not Garu Pack. I got some in my house. More in my house.
Subterminal, what's going on, dude? Glad to have you. Welcome in. Amy D says, yeah, absolutely, Amy. Yeah, for sure. What's going on, zombie?
Okay.
Subterminal, what's going on, dude? We're trying to make sure we get all this stuff.
Oh, I got tons of Goblin Packs at my old house.
All right. You gonna open those bad boys? I know. First, I gotta get my dead body really quick.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. All right. Open.
I died. So.
Can you open them all at the same time or no?
Not at the same time. But you can open them one at a time. I'm Give Chocolate, by the way. Change my name. Oh, yeah, no worries. No worries, dude. What's going on, man? Glad to have you. Thank you for tuning into the live stream, brother. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, we got to go down here. And hope that that dire wolf is not around.
I'm like watching me open these packs and not getting anything. I'm like carefully watching these drops.
Yeah, but I have not seen it at all. I've not seen the goblin weapon, because I've seen so many streamers actually have that weapon, like when they first got it, like playing the game. Like some people that I knew got it like right away, like as soon as they killed the first couple goblins. I was like, dude, I've never even seen that weapon before. I didn't even know they drop special weapons. But yeah, apparently they do. Or at least one anyways.
Nothing yet. I have about 40 I could have opened, so they're almost gone. Nothing.
Yep, I'm sure. I mean, we can continue raiding a bunch of goblins.
No, at that point, I would say like, hey, you know, if anybody in the stream, you know, wants to help out a fella, you know, drop the weapon or something, you know, at that point.
I don't even know if anybody even has it.
Okay, all right, I didn't get it. Okay, so the goblin swing slash. Yep, drop from goblin packs. Let's see. Okay, what else do we have? A skull splitter is dropped by the Garu Berserkers.
Swaish, Swaish, thank you so much for tuning in, dude. Glad to have you. Yeah, we're trying to unlock all the unique weapons in the game.
Yeah.
What is this one called, you said?
It's called Skull Splitter. It's like a mace-looking type thing. It's dropped from Berserkers. Garu Berserkers.
Alrighty, Wolf, no worries, dude. Have yourself a good night, brother. Okay, wait, so you said Skull Splitter.
Skull Splitter.
I didn't even see that one. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have Skull Splitter on here.
No, that's another one. Okay.
But why isn't that one on my list? So okay, so then it must not show up on your list unless if you have it unlocked. Because what was the other one? You said a goblin something?
It's called Goblin Swing Slash.
Yeah, I don't have that one either. So that one must not also not show up. So they must not show up until you unlock them.
Okay, and the next one besides the Berserker is the Thane. So the Thane's like the big chieftain, like king, that has like the big shield that blocks that's the dude in front of the tower.
Yeah.
That like blocks that drops a Thane's authority. So it's like a big axe, war axe.
What?
Two-handed war axe.
Okay, so we don't have any of those.
It's like the Iron Great Axe, but it's a Thane's authority, and it drops from Thane's.
Please respect my authority.
Yeah. All right. The next one is Hunter's Stagbow. Recipe learn. Obtain scroll from Garu Hunters. Okay. Is a bow called a Hunter's Stagbow. It's obtained by killing Garu archers. So Garu hunters. So the blue snipers. So that they drop a bow called a Hunter's Stagbow.
Yeah, that's what I have. I already have the Hunter's Stagbow.
Oh, say okay. That's one crossed off the list. Okay, there you go. All right, that's another random one.
Yeah, I don't
have. The next random one. Okay, so I think I have the Draconic Staff actually.
What?
Let me. Oh my god! Piss off, cow! The cow waited in front of my house outside my door for me to leave. Dude, like you can't get. All right, so the next one's a Draconic Staff. Let's think about on the northern wall and dragon. Yeah, so we should have it. Yeah, we have the Draconic Staff. Okay. Okay. There is the Grieving Moon Staff. Oh, which I have. Okay, I have a random drop. Okay, I have that one.
Wait, you said Draconic Staff. I don't have Draconic Staff.
It's two-handed weapons?
Draconic Staff? No.
It's under. Okay, so it's like a. All right. So
I have oak battle staff, and then I've got blightwood battle staff.
Okay, but you don't have to. Okay, so that's 2 I have. I have a draconic and grieving. I have a draconic and grieving moon. So I have 2 random drop staff.
Interesting.
So I have both of the random staffs you can get that are random drops. I have both of them. You have the bows, so that covers the bows. We have all the bows. We have all the staffs. We're missing Thane's Authority from the Thanes. We're missing the Skull Splitter from the Berserkers. And the Swing Slash from Goblin Packs. So we're missing 3 weapons.
Yeah, it is the norm for Scorch. Yeah, Scorch gets constantly stalked by this cow. This same cow always tries to come and beat him up.
Okay. We actually have more random weapons than I thought. We have over half of them. So we're missing 3. Does anybody in the live stream maybe have the 3 weapons? I feel like we need the recipe though.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to find
okay.
the recipe.
So as far as the chieftains, all right. So as far as the goblin swing slash, it says it can be dropped from goblin packs. It says it's a possible drop, but it says recipe learned from. What is that? Goblin swing slash. It doesn't directly say, but yeah,
sounds like your names have manifested your destiny. Yeah, they totally have.
Okay. So Garu Berserkers and Garu Thane and Goblin Packs. That's what we need to farm. So I mean, we can.
Is it goblin packs or just goblins?
It literally. So when I hover over in the wiki, it'll say if it drops from a certain enemy, but it doesn't say it drops from a certain enemy. It just says, so it'll all say like a recipe learned from this vestige, which is what the scrolls are called.
So it's specifically a dropped goblin pack, like from killing goblins.
So I guess just either any goblin and goblin packs. It doesn't say, it does not specify like the Garus.
Right. Okay.
So we need to farm goblin packs. We need to farm Garu Berserkers and Garu Thanes. So this leads me to this next question. This is where you would come in the hand, and I don't know if I can load in fast enough. If you want to farm for the Thane's Authority, which I sound is the coolest of them, it's the big axe, 2-handed axe.
Yep.
If I'm correct, we have a teleport right next to the tower. There's a Thane that spawns in front of it. Yep. If I'm correct, you could literally keep start your game, go kill it. If it doesn't drop it or whatever, then you reset or close the game, save an exit, and then restart it up, and then keep farming it over and over that way.
Would I have to do that, or do you think you would just respawn back if I just left the zone and came back to the house?
It takes forever to respawn. By the way, what's the best food recipe? I have no food, and I don't know what to cook for food efficiently. I need some teaching. I need guidance here.
I mean, honestly, I just take any of the meat and I throw any vegetables together in the cooking pot. That's what I normally do.
Okay, roger that. Just take any meat.
Yeah, whatever meat you got available, just throw it in there with whatever vegetables in there. I mean, you can also throw instead of a vegetable, you can also throw the berries, like the dwell berries, the purple ones.
Oh, we don't have any.
Yeah, so then I would just throw in the.
I got a bunch of meat.
Yes, then I would just throw in the.
Oh yeah, it's the purple. We got some purple berries.
I'm just going up here and killing these goblins, hoping that I can get. Some of these packs, maybe I can get lucky. Where you at, gobbies? There we go. All right, I got him. chop them up. All right, let's see how many of these packs I can get just by these handful of goblins here. Mad, bro. Well, that goblin dropped 2 packs. Easy, bro. Let's go. All right, 9 packs. Let's open these bad boys. Let's see what we got. I love the realism effect of how different foods affect your mana and stamina levels. Super cool. Yeah, it is. I do enjoy that, and I really do also like the sense of discovery that they added with the cooking in the game. Like, I love how it does show you the recipes and the journeys after you've crafted it. You know what I mean? But like prior to that, it's like a guessing game. You kind of like have to play around with it, you know, to figure out exactly what mixes with what makes what, and then obviously what it provides. You know, which again I think is really cool. I think they did a really good job with that portion and keeping it interesting, which I think is a lot better compared to, you know, some other mechanics in other games. So that is there. Can I jump off this edge right here without dying? Maybe not. Just go this way. Yeah, to apply the same knowledge? Yeah. I think it'd be cool. I really do. I think it'd be cool. I mean, you can technically do that, right? I mean, that's what you do when you're cooking. You know what I mean? If you experiment at all, you know, if you don't, like, just make something by a, you know, by a recipe. Which most of the time I don't really make by a recipe, you know? Most of the time I've got a general idea of what something, you know, is or what the ingredients would be. So I just kind of, you know, try to make it, you know, based on that. But as far as the experimentation, I mean, I consider that to be kind of the same. But yeah, it would be crazy to be like one of the first ones to discover stuff, you know, putting 2 and 2 together, and you're like, oh my god, this is crazy, this is super good, and then nobody's ever heard of it. That would be wild. Speaking of new things, right, that nobody like ever has heard of, or that, you know, they did, could you imagine being the first person, you know, to like see a cow's udder and was like, you know what, that looks delicious, let me just try to you know, eat that real quick. Like, who decided that was a great idea? Hence Dragon Wilds, yeah. Alright, so did we get any more packs? We got 3 more packs. I think this would be like 15 packs that I just opened, and I haven't gotten a single one to drop. Plus the 40 that you open. It's gotta be one rare-ass drop.
I don't know. Either that or we're doing something wrong. But we're literally, it literally just says goblins and then goblin pack.
I seriously think this has got to be what it is. And the only reason why I say that is because the people that I've watched, I mean, you know, that have like literally just started playing the game, like they don't have anything.
Oh, I have it. It's in the regular crafting table. It's not in the anvil. It's in the crafting table. I have the swing slash. I have it. Okay. You might have it too. I literally just like, wait a second. Why don't I just check the crafting table?
That's a good idea.
Like in a random pop in my head, I have it. The goblin swing slash is in the crafting table. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We don't need to farm goblin packs. Never mind. False alarm. We have it.
Let me go and check it too as well.
You may have it as well.
Speaking of goblin packs. Okay, it takes really long to load. Okay, why isn't it doing it? Okay. Weird. Yeah, no. I know. Yeah, I know how to kill him. I was just curious in terms of like trying to use the scatter shot on the bow. But I was hitting it over and over again and it was like not doing it. And so finally I was like, why is it being weird and goofy? And then I ended up realizing that I was holding down, I think, shift or something on my keyboard, which then was throwing off the button. Yeah, no, yeah, I could totally beat him. Like, using my actual other weapons. I was just trying to figure out how to... What is this? Oh. Alright. Yeah, the Abyssal Whip in a shield is ridiculously good. Perfect. There we go.
Okay. All right. So all we have to do now. Actually, I'll get you to check the crafting table too and all that. We
Okay.
need to just
So
double
you
check the
said
weapons, 'cause it should be in the crafting table. Goblin Sling Slash.
no, I don't have it.
It's here too well. Okay, so I have it. Okay, I may have just gotten it.
Nope,
Opening
I
those
do not
packs,
have
but
it.
it didn't say it. It did not tell me that I forgot it. So, but I have it. Okay, so we need to. So the last two weapons in the game we do not have because we have every armor set, but we're only missing a. Yeah, so a Thane and Berserker is what we need to farm. Yeah, I see you don't have it in there. Interesting. Okay, so I have. All right, cool. All right.
Let's go. Yeah, I don't have the goblin one. Another soul has been taken. Julius, thank you so much for that. I appreciate the love. Thank you for the follow. We're trying to get every unique weapon in the game that we can find. I am literally just going on a goblin rampage here.
Why is it?
Morvaros, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. What'd you say, Scorch?
All right. Well, you don't gotta farm goblins. You don't have to go on a rampage no more.
Oh, I didn't have that one. I thought you said you had.
Oh, I have it. Yeah. Well, remember, we only need one of us to have the weapons. Technically, right? No.
Oh, if you craft it for me, can I get it?
Maybe. To be honest, not sure.
I'm actually curious to know how that works. I wonder if, like, if you were to craft it and I was to loot it, does it give me the... You mean, like, does it give me the recipe then, or do you actually have to learn the recipe?
Wait to find out.
That one must not have been a headshot.
Go look at the goblin swing slash. What does it take? Leather, logs, and bone. Okay.
I just straight kicked that guy right in the face and it worked. Okay, there's a megaton of dead goblins everywhere. These aren't even the ones that I killed. All right, well, I have to have fun. I look forward to being able to play myself one day, going to watch. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. Thank you so much for stopping by the live stream. Glad to have you.
All right. Where you at?
I'm at this goblin camp over here by our old base.
All right. Well, you travel to the house, and then I'll drop the swing slash for you, and you tell me if it drops for you.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Give me 1 second here. Making my way back to the teleporter. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh yeah, this is multiplayer. Yeah, for sure. Yes, it is. It is multiplayer. Get out of here, punk. All right, I got 9 more. Heading back to the base. Trying to see if this will give me anything good. Probably won't. I just can't believe how rare it feels.
I kind of like that.
I mean, I enjoy it too, for sure. Like I totally would rather it be this than it just give you everything easy. But it's just funny, like how rare it is compared to, you know, everything else I've found in the game. I feel like I'm used to seeing a bunch of NPC or a bunch of PC around in a RuneScape game. Wait, is this like an MMO? No. It's like a survival game. It's like a co-op, you know, survival game play style. It's definitely not a an MMO. I don't even remember what the server size is. Is it like 6 or something? I think it's the max that you can have on your server or your play session.
Something like that, I guess.
I think currently, anyways. I mean, I know that they were thinking about wanting to increase that, and they want to. Yeah, kind of like V Rising. Yeah, kind of like V Rising. Yeah, like in Shrouded, in Valheim, you know, that kind of stuff. You can only have like a handful of people, you know, like join your adventure. That's kind of how it is. You got an inventory, you know, like this here. Shows all your different gear and stuff for your character. Yo, what's going on, Kaz? Glad to have you. One Kaz, thank you so much for tuning in, brother. Nothing much to do. Back on RuneScape Dragon Wilds. We're just grinding out side quests and unique weapons. We got most of them. There's a couple of them that we don't have. We're trying to get. All right, I'm back, sir.
All right, come here. All right, drop the swing slash right there.
Okay.
All right, now go to the crafting table.
Goblin
and see if you can
swing slash.
Yeah, now go see if you can make it. Regular crafting table. Outside.
Regular crafting table. What is this shenanigans?
See if it's there now.
No.
Okay.
Did you ever learn how to make this thing? The bag of noggin? The helmet?
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know if you did.
Yep.
Alright. Good to know.
So as long as one of us has the weapons, that's fine. So, all right, let's just double check. So let's go to Anvil. Let me just double check. Call out every weapon that's droppable. Make sure we got this right.
Which we don't have every one of them, I don't think.
No, well, we're gonna just double check.
Okay.
Make sure you don't have, and I make sure I don't have. Well, we start farming, because we're if based on right now, we're missing only 2 weapons in the game.
Right. Dude, the axe looks so freaking cool, though. The one-handed axe. It kind of attacks just like the mace does. Does it have a special attack? It does. Yeah, dude, that's crazy good, bro. For like an early game weapon, it's a power level tier 2. Like if you were to kill a goblin and get this off of a goblin, yeah, that would be crazy good. Early game. And it looks so stinking cool. Like, look at that. Yeah, that's super cool. Did you see this special power?
No. What is it?
Check it out.
Okay. Oh, that's literally just a regular mace.
Yeah, so it looks like.
Yeah, it's just a mace. That's interesting.
Ultra, what's going on, dude? Does this game suck balls or is it fun? Dude, it's so fun. It does not suck at all. What about this game do you think sucks or would suck? It's so good. I absolutely love it. Does not suck. Do you like Enshrouded? Do you like Valheim? By the way, Amy D, shout out to you. I know you're watching your sports, but these Stroop waffles came in the mail, dude, and I absolutely love them. No balls needs balls. No, Enshrouded was not fun. Wait, you didn't like Enshrouded at all, Ultra? What did you not like about Enshrouded? Shrouded was boring and bad graphics. Interesting.
Now I will say the bad graphics were like in the beta and everything. Like I did notice it was like very hazy, but I mean it got better when the game came out. Like it's not crisp like RuneScape and other games. Like that's not the style I think they went for. It is like it's not crisp. I don't know what's the way to put it. Like it's an interesting style, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. It's slightly blurry. Oh, I need water. Oh my goodness. Do you have water on you real quick?
Yep.
Oh no, you don't. You're broke.
Right here.
You're broke. You're broke.
I just put water on the ground for you.
You look like you're broke on water.
You look at Witcher 3 and you go to WoW. This is a game. You look at Shredder and go. I mean, sure. Like, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you go to, if you're looking for graphics quality, then yeah. I mean, you're going from a game like Witcher 3, or you know something like crazy good. Like that makes sense. Like, yeah. I mean, that's, yeah. No, Enshrouded is definitely not meant to be like that. I mean, I would say like even this game, like even Dragon Wilds is nowhere near as close to Witcher 3 as far as graphics go. I mean, this is what you're looking at for graphics, you know, in RuneScape. You know, Dragon Wilds. You know what I mean? Like it's not anything crazy. I mean, even your textures and stuff like on your weapons, you know what I mean, you know, aren't 100%, you know what I mean, like quality or you know, up to Witcher's, you know, point. In my opinion, you know what I mean? Like it's nowhere near as good. But it has RuneScape in the name, which is enough for me. Yeah, I mean it's basically like a Valheim 2 here's what I've heard it'd be compared to the most. It's like a Valheim 2.0 with all the quality of life that you wish Valheim had that the developers have never put into the game, even though people have asked for it since day one. Already has that in the game, and this is the base early access version of the game. Does that make sense? So it can only get better from here. What's already currently in the game. It's good. It's absolutely good. It's worth it. And they do like regular content updates. I mean, you know, they've been fixing things, adjusting things that, you know, according to players' feedback, which has been really good. They've been really receptive. Sent you a thing? What'd you send me, Koss? And where? Where'd you send it to me, homie? I don't see anything in Discord. I'm going to feed some animals I find on the street, maybe adopt one or two. Enjoy your stream, man. Make sure to make thank you so much, Ultra. I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Have a good night. Julie says, what weapon are y'all looking for now? We're not currently looking for anything at the moment. I don't know what Scorch is doing. I don't know if he's just like gearing up or what he's doing, but we need to farm out some Thanes, I think is the next one. What did you say, Scorch? What were the two options? We need to do Thanes and what else?
Berserkers.
Berserkers is what we currently need. Thanes and Berserkers is what we're currently looking for. There's two weapons that both of those NPCs drop that we need to find. This is what we're doing. I organized it. What is this? What are you doing? Are you guys just fighting? Is that what you guys are doing? You're hosting a tournament and you're just fighting? Is that what you got going on? What are you doing? What are you doing, guys? That's funny. And now I need water because Scorch took all my water, so.
Well, I gotta go get water too. I told you not to give me everything.
Why? You
Because
should have to get water. I just gave you 9 waters.
That's not enough. I need like the stack. I need to have like an inventory full of water. I need to jerk myself off real quick.
It literally takes me like 3 water to fill my water meter up. So 9 water should have give you enough for like 3 more refills. Yo, what's going on, Saucy? Glad to have you. Old school RuneScape is great. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I wanna get back in and try it. Give it a good old college try. The game doesn't take hardly any resources to run, so I know that they have like the Mac OS edition or whatever. So I might actually download it on like my work PC, you know, and then just like play it over lunchtime or whatever. Periodically check it out, because if I remember correctly from old school RuneScape, couldn't you like auto farm stuff too as well? Like you know, like just stand somewhere and, you know, gather a bunch of materials or auto fish or things like that, and then it'll like slowly just increase your skill in doing that. If so, then that would be super easy to do at work.
All right, I got some water. I did the little hand trick in the water.
Stole a bunch of water.
Yeah, you know, the good old hand trick.
Yeah, the hand trick will always do it.
Yeah.
I agree. It would always do it. All right, we got some waters. So we needed more of. There we go. All right. Now, what is the plan? We're gonna go kill some Thanes.
You're gonna kill some things.
Okay. I'm gonna do the whole reset thing and see if that works.
Yeah, no, just like don't start it yet. But yeah, so what you'll do is you'll keep resetting, and then you'll kill the thing.
Yep.
And then I don't know if I'm wondering if you need to place an anvil, like get the materials to place an anvil over by the. Oh, you might need a shelter over there. I'm not sure, because I don't know if it'll say you dropped. You know, so I'm not sure.
I'm assuming it would. I'm assuming it would somehow like give you or drop the recipe, because how else could you learn it if you just don't, if it has to do with picking up the weapon? Because I picked up the goblin swing slash from you and it didn't count.
Yeah, well, I didn't get no notification on any certain weapons dropping, I don't think, or like not weapons dropping, but recipes. So what I'm thinking for you is get the materials to make like just a 1 square hut and like roof over, and then with a foundation and walls, and place an anvil in there. Like maybe next to the portal, maybe over there. Like I'll show you.
All right, 1 second here.
Oh, I'm still cooking on water, so. But
And then what you're gonna do is just farm. Like you're gonna just it may take a long process. Just farm, reset, farm, reset, farm, reset. Yeah, you just go that way. Yeah, and then just place the house wherever you feel is close enough, and then set it all up. I don't know if you have to save and then quit.
What'd you
And
say?
it respawns it. I don't know if it's saving, and like I don't know if like saving, like after you kill it, and then quitting out and then restarting, if it'll spawn back, or do you need to like kill it, and then if you don't get it, just don't save and then quit. I don't know.
I was honestly curious to wonder, like, if I could not do any of those things, and instead, if I could just go here, you know, kill him, and then go back to like the starting zone and see if like that would like, you know,
no, I don't think
trigger his spawn.
Let me research. Let's see. So, RuneScape.
Dude, that burn is so good. Alright, we got him killed. So he just dropped a Garu pack is all he dropped, at least that time.
Okay, hold on. All right, I'm watching a video right now. Let's see.
I don't even know where another Thane is. I have no clue. Like off the top of my head. I mean, I've fought multiple Thanes in other locations. I just don't remember where the heck the locations were. Alright, so we need Garu packs or Berserkers, I think. Specifically Berserkers. Which leads me to believe that it's not from a Garu pack then. Whatever that one is from the Berserkers weapons. Alright, I don't remember where the fast travel point is.
Yeah, but so as far as things, yeah, I would just like set up a. I mean, you could try many different ways to see what works best for you. Like if the lodestone trick works, you can try it. If it doesn't, try the save and quit, and then maybe it'll respawn.
I don't know where the heck I don't even know where the fast travel point is. I forgot from here.
Okay, I'll tell you. All right, your head straight to it. Up the path. It's gonna be on your right, maybe. Yep, straight ahead. Oh, not right, not that right. It's on the path that you were going. Okay, it's like right near you.
I'm just trying to find this druid here really quick. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember where the heck it was.
I'll teleport to it.
I feel like it's gotta be like right here.
I'll teleport to it. All right. No, no, you're it's behind you, sort of. Like we're back here.
Oh, okay. I see
It's
it
right
now.
here.
Yep.
Right here. Okay.
Yep.
And then set up the house. Maybe like, I mean, if you want to, I don't know where you want to set it up at, like the foundation.
All right, come back here to the base really quick.
Okay. Now, while you farm this, I will not be included because by the time you kill it and everything, you know, it's not worth for me to be in here. All right, what's
Did you
up?
go back to the base?
All right, what's up? No, I'm right here.
Okay, yeah, this here is fine. I just wanted to go here, and I want to come back over here to the castle. And I
Okay.
want to see if he responds back just from me doing my test theory, or if it is the whole world based. I wonder to know, like, since we left the region, you know what I mean? Like, can come back to the region,
Yeah.
if, like, it respawns the stuff in the region.
Did he respawn?
I can't see it. He just got arrows and stuff. Nope, he's not
Nope.
there.
Okay, so maybe say, yeah. So let's. All right. So now, all right. Oh.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Here's a berserker coming in. All right, Druid. Let's go, punk. All right. So, what do we get? What do we need for the Garu or the Berserkers? Is it just the same thing as the other ones? With the Berserker themselves are the only ones who drop it?
Yep. It's a Garu Berserker and Garu Thane. Each of them drop a specific weapon that we need, and that's it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how you unlock the recipe for that weapon, though, because you can craft the Skull Crusher or whatever, or the Goblin thing, but I can't. And I was able to loot it from your inventory, which again makes me seem like like I should be able to do the same because I looted it from you. I'm not sure it would really matter that I looted it from you versus an NPC, but that's not what I want. Here we go. Oof. Let's go. Alright, Garu pack, nothing again for that guy.
Try opening the Garu pack.
What'd you say?
Try opening the Garu pack, because maybe.
Yeah, I have.
like,
I've opened like 10 of them, 12 of them already.
No, maybe the Garu pack from the specific Berserker or whatever. Like maybe that holds it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've opened about all of them, and none of them have given me anything yet, as far as like abilities go. anything over here? Come on, punk. All right, I got 2 berserkers out here. There we go. All right, so I killed both of those guys. He gives me a Garu pack. Yeah, most of these things just give me the rune stones.
Mm-hmm.
Or rune essence.
When you travel back to the base, I'm wondering, just check to see if you have it, you know.
Yeah.
Which would be, so the Berserker one is called the Skull Splitter. And then the Authority is the thing.
Okay, we need to get back out of here. Need to do. Gotta eat this, drink this, so I can get this stamina buff out of my way. Go. All right, I'm back at home. What's going on, Michael? Thank you so much for tuning into the live stream, buddy. Glad to have you. We're playing RuneScape Dragon Wilds here. We're trying to craft everything that we possibly can.
Missing 2 weapons.
What was the other one you said?
So it's the Skull Splitter is the one is the one for the
Be on the regular crafting bench or the anvil?
Pick them both. Skull Splitter's the Berserker. It's like
Yeah,
a sword,
I don't have it on either one of them.
It's
Yeah. I do not have them
tier,
on either one.
Oh, it's a tier 3 crafted on a smithing anvil.
Yeah. Then no, I don't have it because I checked it on the smithing anvil first.
Okay, the recipe has a 3% drop chance. There you go.
Yep. That would make sense.
Thane's Authority has a 5% drop chance.
Kebabs, onions, and mushrooms. Actually, I think this is fine. I heard that yawn. Yeah. Yeah, there was a yawn for sure. For sure there was. Michael says I'm back out of my single player to have my server not crash, and the bad news is Ragnarok is delayed to June 18th. Yeah, dude, I just saw that. Yeah, I literally just saw that. So they delayed it. Yeah, they delayed it back to June 18th. But I am excited for a lot of the new stuff that they seem to be adding. I mean, that part looks really cool. All the new stuff, which does seem awesome. But yeah, I mean, the delay always sucks. Where do I got this here? Yeah, this in there. Dude, we need so many resources. It's ridiculous. we have any ore? No, that's iron ore. We do actually have... No, we don't. Mikey says, yeah, the delay was bound to happen, but I feel it was a good move. Oh, yeah, for sure it was. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. I mean, most of the time, right, like, when they put out any sort of thing like that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always, you know, I'm always skeptical at first, right? Because your first reaction is be like, oh, man, another delay. That sucks, right? You know what I mean? Like that's your first reaction. But then when you really think about it, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. Like, when the developers want to, you know, warrant a, wait, hold on. To use to hone your stone. What is this? You know, when the developers, you know, warrant a delay, you know, like to push it back, like, you know, it's got to be, you know, for a good reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to just state that for no reason because they want, you know, they want people to buy their game. Do you know what I mean? And they want to, you know, people to spend money. So clearly they're not going to, you know, do it just for their own personal gain. It's clearly because the game needs it. What the heck is going on here? That was weird. Okay. Use this to hone and equip. Right click. Hones it. Okay, what does that do? It doesn't say. It doesn't even give me any information on it when you hone it. There's a little buff in the display menu, but I don't see any. Knowledge. Getting close to midnight for you, 1 a.m. for Scorch. You guys want to try to get more than 4 hours of sleep tonight? Yeah, Michael says I know because I know because of the OL engine upgrade. Said yes. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Michael. Yeah, with the word choice, I would say sharpen one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It gives me more time to conquer the island and work on mutations to go on rag for my mutated dinosaurs to bring over to the map, i.e. make it more effective for short term. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that's what I was assuming as well, like with the honing stone, is because it said it's like for... I just never crafted one until now. Use this to hone your equipped melee weapon. To hone. And I'm guessing that means to perfect, right? To make better. Is what my guess is. What my assumption is, so I'm with you there. That's what I would assume would be the case. What are you doing, Scorch?
Just watching at this point.
Yeah, getting pretty late, huh?
I'm just enjoying the stream right now, watching you. That's all.
So all of those, I needed to make this. I am getting tired, though, chat. I'm getting tired, man. Monday, man. Monday's taking a toll on me. Great sword. I wanted to craft this thing. I wanted to see what this was. This thing here. The one that you told me about. Remember, what was this one called? That I had? This one. The Chieftain's Blade. I wanted to see what it looks like. It's only a tier 3 weapon, which it's probably not going to be good, but I wanted to see the special attack. The Sword of a Goblin Chieftain used to spread war in the name of Big High War God. I also never crafted the big giant axe either to see what its ability was. Did you ever craft the giant great axe?
I did not.
I don't know if we can though. I don't think we have any iron bars. We're so low on any of that stuff.
We're low on materials.
I can only imagine what it's only going to might do. Might be wrong with 5 of the hay. None of that. Waystone gives +2 damage. Cyber Dummy, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. A boost to melee weapons. Okay, good to know. Dr. Oing just became a member. Yo, thank you so much for the member, dude. I appreciate it over on YouTube. Glad to have you, buddy. I don't know why it didn't pop up on the screen for an alert.
It was a gift.
Oh, it was a gifted member.
Yeah, it was a gifted
That's
membership.
why it didn't pop up. Okay, cool. Yeah, Mikey's Gaming gifted it. Or did he gift it? Yeah, Mikey's Gaming gifted it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, dude, I appreciate it, Mikey's. Thank you so much for that. I like the Chieftain's blade. Looks pretty cool and attacks quick. For some reason, I was on Scorched Earth. This has been happening on single player. I hop back onto my progress. It gets deleted for some reason. What? Really? Yeah, that's crazy. That would be super annoying. And you definitely don't want to transfer. I can tell you right now, from my time just playing ASA, and Scorch can attest to this too, it's just better to not even transfer servers. We ran into so many freaking issues with server transfers with stuff. It was a giant mess. Wasn't it Highlands? Yeah, maybe this one, I think. Yeah, I think this one is actually it. I think this one is it. Yeah, I know what you're gotten. Yeah, I know what you meant, Michael. I know what you meant, dude. Wasn't it this one? I think it was this one that has the Thane on it, I'm pretty sure.
So they state that also, remember there was a king thane like in a castle on the top of the iron area?
Yeah, that we killed, yep.
And that also drops it just like the regular thing.
Okay.
But it's not an increased chance, but it's just
another chance that you can get it from killing like a regular thing.
Yep. It's just a named thing, and then there's the regular thing.
Yeah, I thought there was a Thane up here at one point too, but I don't see a Thane anywhere. All right, let's go, buddy. Here? Nope. Oh, there's a chest over there. Haha. Should have looked. Oh no, I I thought I was a goner. Overshot that bad boy. My tribe and I have decided to only have the maps due to the time issues in our structure despawn the day after we refresh servers. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Is that a combat whip? It is a combat whip, Mikey's, yes. Yes, it is. I mean, it's used for other things. I use it on Scorch a lot to do other things, but yeah, combat is its main source, yes. Scorch likes the whips, so.
Yeah, you got suppression of speech and suppression of freedom. This is what I get from code. So everybody thinks he's my friend. No, I mean I'm not here by choice.
Nope.
Most of the time I'm not here by choice.
Nope. You are
Sometimes
here to be whipped and abused.
So please, someone,
Pink, just like catch that. Someone save that clip, please. Somebody. Somebody. Somebody,
Mike, so you're
please.
talking about the single player to fix the issue when I had my progress, and I hope my gun and the single player servers Elite Wildcard are going to fix that. Yeah. That's what my guess would be. I would imagine that's what they're going to fix. If they haven't already, that they should. But yeah, dude, thank you for becoming a member, man. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. Of course, bro. They all have to attack at the exact same time. This is not good. Adios, amigos. All right, which one we got here first? All right, this is not gonna be good. Can I kill one of them, please? Just one of them. All right, there we go. These guys have a leash, right? Woof, I was able to do it. Okay, sweet. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Mikey's does the thing I want to do is the same thing. It is stated to be released with the UAE 5.5 update in the 2. I meant to say, does the island get deleted the progress like the other story maps? Gotcha. All right, there it is. I got the thing killed, which is nice. All right, so next one up. Any loot here? No. Okay, what is this over here? Just a random exploder. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got a lot of lag there for a second. Okay, both of those I don't need. Yeah, Mikey's, that makes sense. Okay, so make sure you watch his video when he releases one about the news updates. Nothing to be sorry about, Michael. First time I wasn't. Yeah. Okay, what do we got for? I swear I ran into a thing before on here. At this castle, like leading up to it prior to getting to the final boss.
No, the final boss is the only thing.
Yeah, no, I know the final boss is a thing, but I'm pretty sure there was another one that was on the way up here.
Oh, if there was, I don't remember it.
What'd you say? Oh, being hunted now. Okay, I'm stuck, bro. I can't even move, dude. I got destroyed. I wedged myself in between a rock and a cliff edge, and I couldn't do anything.
Well, that's the perfect time to say rock in a hard place.
I mean, that's true. I was stuck in a rock in a hard place. You are correct on that. All right, so I died way up there. I forgot that we put a teleporter right here next to the boss. which is funny because it's like right where I died too. All right, let's give a stream a little lick of the like button. I'm sure Code would enjoy it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm never going to turn that down. I appreciate that for sure. The like button really helps out on the YouTubers. Any engagement definitely does a lot for the stream. All right, let's grab. I'm going to try to get up here to this boss really quick so I can get this boss killed. Two-shot him into the dome, which is nice. Yeah, that's nice of you. Alright, I don't know. Do we just go with the standard like we always do? Let's try it. Alright, here we go. Let's fight the big king, the Garou King. Nice little stagger action, get some flames on him. Back it up. A little stagger. More flame action. Dude, I love his armor, though, dude. His armor looks so good. Yeah, I love his little armor. Oh, my. One shot, bro. Dude, I had full health, too. He jacked me up with one shot. I did not realize he was going to do that. I thought for sure I could at least take one punch to the face. I, like, just healed up. He was like, not in my house. Smacked me around. With that lucky smack. And 8 of my skill. Thank you so much, dude, for tuning in. I appreciate the love. You have to stick and move. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I mean, I can tell you right now exactly how to beat him. How you're supposed to beat him is you just fight him with this giant ass warhammer. That's how you do it. It works so well. Just gonna eat something here. Everything generated back. We'll see. Yeah, the warhammer works amazing. Like for stagger. Downside is you can only get 2 hits with this debuff that I got. Oh, you can get 3. You can get 3. Can you get the God Sword in this game? I don't know what the God Sword is. Okay. So that I did take damage. That sucker hurt. I'm getting that heal off. All right, there we go. I got two hits, 2 pokes. Get out of here with that. Dude, I love his armor, though. Like I said, I think it looks so good. They're gonna attack? What are you doing, boss? Alright. Oof. Oof. Let's go. There we go. It's a RuneScape thing? Yeah, no, not that I know of. I have no clue. I have not heard of the God Sword in the game. So my guess is no. Yeah, it was super close. I mean, he does have that piece there. The little lore book piece, but that is not what we need. We got more iron ore. Don't need any more stone. Let's get some of these iron ore before we go back. Are you talking about the sharp claws? Oh, the Theres? Therezinos, is that what you're referring to, guys? Because you literally just killed him, LOL. Does he look just like him? Yeah, that's another one I haven't played. I haven't played that MMO either. What's this? Nothing that we need. Animal hide. Storm touch cape is in the top of the tower. Which tower are you referring to? This one here. Don't I have this? I don't even know if I even have the storm touch tape or storm touch tape.
There you go.
Okay, that's not how you get up there. Okay. To the east. Okay, so maybe I go here. Okay, so I don't know how you... Chris, what's going on? Never seen this game before. Heard of it, though. Yeah, RuneScape Dragon Wilds? Oh, yeah, dude. It's super good. Have to jump upon the wall to the northeast first, then work around to that main. What's the goal of the game? What do you do? I mean, it's basically a survival crafting game. So kind of like... Valheim 2.0, I guess is what people call it the most. It's like Valheim 2.0, Valheim with all the quality of life stuff that you want that has not been put into the game type of thing. Okay, so I got to get maybe to this other level, maybe? Up here first. I think that's a long ways to run and jump. Oh yeah, the armored ballerina is here to stay. All right, so pattern, storm touched cape. I got it finally.
There you go.
That's cool. So that one I did not have.
Very, very nice.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys for all of that help. That was good. That sucker hurt. Or just build the armor ballerina's back. Yep. From there, sprinting before jumping. Very nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I'm not even prepared. Sorry, buddy. I was not using the right weapon or anything. I mean, the whip makes some good use of you, buddy. There we go. All right, now we are running back to the base. Oh, there's a random druid out here. That's cool. That's cool. Not what I want. the potion resistance stuff is so freaking strong, dude. Okay, where did my lodestone go? Do you guys know? Isn't it like right down here? I feel like, did I go too far? I feel like it was like right here, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's further down. Yo, what's going on, Aggressive? Thank you so much for tuning into the live stream, dude. Glad to have you. I'll see you guys later. No worries, Michael. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate the love. Oh, maybe that's further down here. It's like right over here, isn't it? Dude, I have no clue where the heck the lodestone is. Is it possible to level up magic and range? So yes and no. So currently right now, you can level up the range and magic only to level 20. It doesn't give you any unlocks, nothing like that, because they're still coming soon as far as the you know, full skill trees and stuff like being implemented in the game. They're still coming. So you can't like go any further than that, but you can find a tome in the game that does give you experience for once you complete. I believe it's Velgar. I'm pretty sure. Once you beat Velgar, that's when it gives you the tome as one of the rewards, and then that tome just levels up your magic and your range from 0 to 20. It's essentially how you get that. But yes, I mean, they'll eventually add that into the game. Yeah, you got a base. Yep, you got a base that you can craft, or that you build yourself. Yep. Hey, I'm gonna go back there now. Everything else is getting leveled, but those two. Yeah. You're only able to level up the magic in the ranged currently until 20, and you can only do that via the tome. Those two trees are still coming to the game. All right, we gotta figure out the best way to get back home, because we gotta get to a lodestone. You missed, sucker. Oh, I missed the lore book here. It's good to know. Hey, I'm glad I was able to get the lore book at least. I think it's actually on the other side of here. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. Dude, these wolves are so aggressive in packs.
Well, how do you think I die every time?
I know, you do. You get destroyed by these wolves typically.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm not going to get killed by the wolves today. I'm going to get killed by this archer. Punk. Wait 1 second, chat. Let's go. Okay, my gosh. That was a lot. That was a lot of work. Okay. Everything else low, but those two, the clock has struck midnight. That is true. Yeah, I'll be going to bed here soon, I'm sure. I don't know why I just jumped off the edge and almost killed myself. Mikey's Gaming, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. It's 22:08 here. I have to hit the rack where it comes early in the morning. Have a great stream. Thank you so much, Mikey's. I appreciate the gifted brother and the support, dude. Hopefully you have a good night as well, man. Take it easy, and thanks for the follow. Yeah, Chris. So the game is basically like it's just an open world survival crafting game. It's built in the RuneScape universe, so there's a lot of like RuneScape ties, you know, compared to like other games, which is really nice. All right. Do you remember where the lodestone is, Scorch? I got to be close to it, isn't it? Oh, never mind. I think I found it. I found it. I think. I think I found it. I did. Never mind, Scorch. So here's our little humble abode, right here. Our little humble abode. Nothing to it. Super simple, easy. Where are you at, Scorch? Are you out of the game?
Yeah, I've been out of the game. I'm just watching you.
Okay. But yeah, not too shabby. Yeah, and I don't know where we get the Garou weapon. I have no clue. And I also, you know what I also wonder? I wonder if you don't get the weapon, you know what I mean? Like if your inventory is full.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I wonder, like, if it's one of those things where, like, if it detects that your inventory is full and you can't get that item.
I don't know if I would go to that extent.
You don't think so? You think it would just drop it on the ground then?
No, it would either. I haven't got no recipes, so I'm wondering. I think just drops without you knowing. Like, it may say it, and I just don't know it, but that's not a recipe where you have to learn like the ones you find in chest, and it doesn't drop it on the ground. It does neither.
Right. No, I get that, but the weird part about it is that okay, so let's just say that is the case, right? But my question for you then is that so then how did you learn it? Like, how did you get the recipe then?
Like I said, it just gives it to you. You don't got to learn it or anything. Like, it's just.
But it only comes when you find it from the NPC though, because you gave me the axe and it doesn't give me the ability to craft it.
Yeah, so I like I said, I must have opened a pack, but it doesn't say it gives it to me, but it does.
Right.
So it just doesn't tell you you have you get it.
Weird. Okay. Interesting. Good to know though.
I don't know if that's how it works, but that's what it seems like.
Yeah, it definitely seems like there's a level of RNG, which again, I'm not upset about though. I mean, I do like the RNG side of things. Like, I mean, it gives you a reason to grind out those, you know, those mobs and everything, which is nice, but yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's going to, I guess, just randomly get lucky and drop it, which is fine. We'll get it someday. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it for me, man. I'm officially going to probably load up for tonight. I know I apologize. It hasn't been super long. It's been only a 3-hour live stream. I started a little bit later than I normally do. Normally, I'm pushing to about 4 hours, but I don't know, man. The Mondays are hitting me, dude. I'm tired. I got to get up in the morning and go to work just like normal, but man, with that being said, guys, I think I'm heading off here for tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the new followers, the subs. I got, I think, a brand new member on YouTube as well, which has been really good. We had a lot more people over currently here watching us on YouTube as well, which is really good for view numbers and view count. Yeah, 3 hours is amazing. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. But yeah, man, I'm just tired. I'm ready to just hit the hay and chill. So thank you so much, Weasel. Oh, Greed Weasel, Weasley. No, Weasley. Yeah, Greed Weasley. Thank you so much for the Gred. It's probably Gred, isn't it? Yeah, because there's only one E. Gred Weasley, thank you so much for the follow over there. I appreciate it. But with that being said, guys, as always, have a good night, and thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good night, everybody.